Sweet angel, carry on. All my blessings are yours alone.
So, I'm just going to do a quick little TTCing vlog. That's why I'm talking to you guys. We're getting ready to celebrate Tiny's second birthday, but I just figured this will probably be the beginning of the next video. I just wanted to quickly talk about kind of how I'm feeling about my HSG. I am beyond nervous, very scared. Thought about canceling it, and then called my doctor yesterday, and actually I went to call to cancel it, and I talked to the nurse that I love, Penny, and she said, you know, you gotta talk to the doctor, because we'll have to do, you'll have to meet with her anyways to talk about, you know, the plans for the next pregnancy. So, the doctor called, and she said, Janet, why are you canceling? And I said, just the stress, and she said, no, you're not. And I'm like, ugh. Basically kind of like, how can you tell me that I have to have it? I just don't show up. And she said, Janet, you know, I care about you too much to let you cancel. And when, you know, then she said, you know, Janet, we know you really well. If you get pregnant, you're going to stress that you didn't have it done. She's like, even if things are fine, you're still going to stress about it. She's like, and then God forbid something happens, she's like, you're going to get upset with yourself. She's like, we know you that well. And thinking to myself, yeah, that's true. I would get very upset. So she said, Janet, we care about you too much. So come in and do it for your angels. So, I'm still nervous, but I have to think of my angels. So, I'll keep flirting. It's only, what, a couple minutes before my HSG. Ugh. Here you go, buddy. Didn't sleep well last night, kept having really weird dreams about it. Which I'll, when I do my what the heck happened and what they found, I'll do later when little man's in bed. So this is just right before, and I am nervous as heck. Right, bye. Hi guys, alright, excuse my hair. I carried my daughter, carried Tiny on my shoulder, so she messed with my hair. So I figured I'd let you guys know how my HSG how it went. I'll tell you one thing about an HSG. It was as bad as I expected it, but not. I thought it would be, for me, what was the most painful thing. Which I guess it's kind of my fault, because when they went to insert the speculum, they used a bigger one, because they had said, do you guys have any kids? And I said, yes, we have two. So they put in more of the one that's for somebody that's had kids. And I'm like, that hurts. And she's like, you've had kids? I said, I've had 2 C-sections. She's like, so they pulled it out, put on a little bit smaller one. But yeah, then putting in the catheter and then blowing up the balloon, that, oh my gosh, that hurt so bad. But then during the actual procedure, it wasn't that bad. It was fine. So we'll get to the results. I haven't gotten the official results from my doctor, because unfortunately they made it, my appointment ended up being an hour and 15 minutes late, so my doctor had doctor's appointments, so she couldn't, because there's only one room, and because it's done through radiology, there's only one room. And I guess what ticks me off is that I got there at 8:45 in the morning, and they took a woman that got there at 9 o'clock, even though my doctor was there at 9 o'clock too. and then, because I saw my doctor, and then they took another woman right before at 9:45, and then when they finally did take me at 10 after 10. Now, keep in mind, my appointment was at 10 o'clock. The woman that was coming out of the room was the one that got there and was 10 minutes late. And I said, what the heck happened? And they said, oh, we booked people, and, well, since your doctor isn't here. I said, my doctor was here. I said, so where is she now? Oh, she's got doctor's appointments. So I couldn't get the official results, like, right there and then. But the doctor that did do it, even though she's not a gynecologist or anything like that, she was just a regular radiologist, which she's going to have, like she said, they have to now go back in and actually look at it better. But my uterus has a slight tilt. Like they said, it does not, for miscarriages or anything like that, it doesn't affect anything. It's just a slight tilt. And tubes are completely open. Like she said, it was like perfect. Besides the slight tilt, but she said not even. So I said, so there's no fibroids or polyps, and she said no. She said there could be some tiny little ones, but she said not to cause a miscarriage. So we still don't know what caused my miscarriages, but we're in the clear to start trying again. So this cycle's out because I ended up ovulating yesterday. On cycle day 12. Yes, I'll show you guys the toy that Tiny is playing with. But yeah, I'm glad
I'll be in here a while. How about passing me some milk and cookies?
So anyways, so the doctor, well, the radiologist, I asked her, I said, well, how often do you guys actually see polyps and fibroids that are actually, and she said not for that they would cause a miscarriage, because she said actually an ultrasound will show you a polyp. She said big enough that would cause a miscarriage. She said any little teeny tiny little ones don't cause miscarriages. She's like, actually, typically pregnancies cure them. Well, not really cure them, but they don't really, because she says a polyp can end up acting like an IUD, which can cause, you know, other problems. And that, so like she said, she's like, you know, she's like, for somebody that's gotten pregnant, she said it's kind of a waste, but not really, because she said, you know, you now know, you know if there's a tilt, you know if there's anything structurally wrong. So yeah, so we're all set with that. The next, if we should have another miscarriage, the next step would be for testing is what's known, what was the test? Basically they harvest your eggs, they check the quality, blah blah blah. And she said that's the next step. And this is, my doctor had told me this a couple weeks ago, that that's the next step. But she did recommend it, you know. She said after 3 miscarriages that have at least over, you know, she said you basically make it to 7 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks. She's like, then we'll then look at doing something like that. Because she's like, it means it could be the egg quality that's gone down. She said that the only next test that we could do that, like she said, does not affect trying or anything is a sperm analysis. And like she said, what they would try to do, she's like, we do that in between like your 2-week wait when you've already ovulated, so if we take the sperm, not a big deal. She's like, we wouldn't do it at the beginning of your cycle just because of, you know, she's like, we don't want to add any extra stress. So after talking to my husband, he doesn't want to do it. Because as many of you guys can imagine, he knows that his sperm's good. It's, you know, he knows his spurts. His sperm count is fine. His spurt count. Spurt. Guess it works. I'm tired, as you guys can tell. Yeah, I could have gone to work after it. So, because I feel fine, but yeah, I actually had a lot of bleeding, and they said because I freaked out, and I called the nurse, and they said, oh, I'm having a lot of bleeding, should I, like period blood? I'm like, well, this does not make sense. And the nurse said, oh, because you had it done on cycle day 13, so she's like, that kind of, that can contribute to it. Alright, so